Hi, George.
Hi there, Adam. Welcome to Greece.
Oh, thanks for having the time of my life here. It's incredible. Last night I watched the sun go down across the
Uh-huh.
ocean. It was very different to Manchester.
Yeah, I understand. How long are you staying here?
Not long, unfortunately. Only a couple of nights, and then back to the doom of Manchester.
I get it, I get it. So I'm the opposite from you. I like winter and I like the weather in England. I don't like summer. So you know you're talking to a weirdo, okay?
You know what it is. Everybody wants what they can't have.
I know, I know. So tell me, Adam, how did you name the duo Hertz? How did you come with that name?
I think there's a lot of stories, but really, it looks good and it sounds good.
Yeah.
But also, we make emotional music, and I guess it just seemed to fit perfectly. It was a word we always liked.
Yeah. So I'm trying to find the right word here, but I don't know if I can. Doesn't that sound a bit depressing? I mean, you don't like happy music, I guess.
I think it's tricky, really. There's perhaps a misconception that we're miserable and we write depressing music, but really, I mean, our songs are actually very hopeful.
Yeah.
If you look at a lot of the song titles, happiness, silver lining, wonderful life, they're hopeful songs.
They are really.
It's just the atmosphere, I suppose, the music that we choose to put behind the melody. I think that's what leads people to think it's depressing.
Yeah. It's not. Trust me, it's not. So, what parts of the writing process does each one of you contribute to? I mean, does that work well in the writing lyrics and music? Do you both do it, or each one of you does a certain part of it?
I think since Theo and I met each other, we've always brought a very specific 50% to the table. And I suppose our deficiencies are cleverly masked by each other's abilities. So Theo's very good at things that I'm not, and he couldn't do the things that I do. So our partnership is we really need each other. And that's how we write songs, really. We rely on each other's abilities because we couldn't do it alone. And our songs always start with just the two of us sat opposite each other in a room. And that's how they begin.
So, are you of the people that write songs after something really good or after something really bad, like breaking up with your girlfriend or having a bad experience in your life?
I think a lot of the songs on this album were written when our lives were terrible. But they were still hopeful, even though we were in a bad situation. We were unemployed. We had no money. I didn't have a house to live in. So the emotions were kind of they were very real to us, and we were always looking outward from Manchester to with our lyrics, I suppose, because we wanted to kind of still be hopeful despite the fact we were in despair, I suppose.
Yeah.
It's amazing to come to Greece and a song like Wonderful Life, which we wrote when we were really poor and in a freezing cold room in Manchester, for a song like that to then come to Greece and in a completely different environment, and for that song to do well with people.
So, I guess you're optimistic guys then.
Yeah,
Okay.
exactly. You've got to separate who you are from what you do sometimes, and I think our music is a vision of something very dark, but actually we're just normal guys.
Yeah.
we have a laugh.
Did you expect from your first songs to be heard in other countries? Or was that a surprise for you?
I think we always had one eye on Europe, really, but I think it's amazing. The power of a simple lyric is amazing. How, like I said before, you write a song in Manchester, and then you find months later that song's become important in countries like Greece and even Denmark and Latvia and these strange places. I think we've always realised the importance of simple lyrics.
Yeah.
A song like Wonderful Life, everyone in the world can understand that idea. And I think that's hopefully the trick, really.
Yeah, so it's a song we need to hear every day now with the economic crisis. Don't let go. It's a wonderful life.
Well, perhaps that's why in Greece it's becoming a big song, because people can relate to it.
Yeah, you're right. So Adam, what do you prefer, playing live or walking in studio? It's a different process, as I know. That's why I'm asking.
I think Theo and I'd give you different answers, but I mean, they're both amazing, because the beauty of playing live is that when you work on a song in a studio, you lose all perspective on your music straight away. Once you've written a song, you very quickly forget whether it's good or bad. And when you play live, that gives you the opportunity to then remember how you felt when you wrote it, which is a priceless feeling, and you only get that when you play the songs live. So for us, it's to play the songs every night is a privilege. It's amazing to take them off the shelf and play them for people.
So we mostly know in Greece Wonderful Life. How about any other songs? As I know, your album is coming out on August. Is that right?
I think it's September in the rest of Europe. It's August in the UK. But I mean, the album represents, it's a year in our lives, and some of the songs were written at the time of Wonderful Life when, you know, we were unemployed and we had no home to live in, and it was quite desperate, and some of the songs were written then, and they all have a certain mood to them. But then, I suppose, as the months went by and we became more secure, we wrote a different type of song. And hopefully when the album comes out, people will see it as a kind of an emotional journey, really.
So I guess in your next album you'll have some summer music after coming to Greece, huh?
We're talking about coming here to make the second album. Maybe completely change and make a party album. Very happy songs.
Great. So how do you see you as an artist and Theo in 5 or 10 years from now? What do you expect from yourselves?
Because we started this band in a very simple way. It's not complicated. The music's it's not fussy. It's just two of us, and I think that gives you somewhere to go. I mean, the possibilities are it's really exciting to think about them. But for now, I think we'll just get this album out of the way, and then we'll see where we end up.
One step at a time, then.
Exactly. Yeah.
So, I wanted to ask you something. You're, let's say, a new artist, okay? For the public, your duo is new. What do you think about social networks like Facebook or MySpace? Do they help new artists become known to the public?
Well, I can only say good things about them, because when we started Hertz, we set up a small MySpace page, and very quickly, you know, you have access to people from all around the world, and I think it's priceless. It's amazing. I think we should really use this kind of technology in the right way. I think the problem lies when, you know, things like Twitter and Facebook become, you know, artists kind of just give everything away completely.
Yeah.
You know, in England, you can find out what people have for dinner, and it's just that kind of, there's too much information, I think. So there needs to be a good balance between allowing people into your world, but not giving away too much.
Yeah.
So you have to use these websites in a tasteful way.
Let me mention for the listeners now that your official website does also include texts in Greek language, and that's too important for us. It's informationhertz.com, huh? Am I right?
Exactly, yeah.
It was too nice for me, you know, to go to your website and find everything in Greek.
Well, let me tell you, we always said, Theo and I, that the first country that took us to their hearts, we'd move here. So whether it be Latvia, Poland or Greece, every country is as important to us as England is. The UK definitely doesn't get any special treatment.
Yeah, I get it.
when we heard Wonderful Life was doing well in the Greek, on the Greek airplay, we were so amazed. We thought it was, you know, incredible. We couldn't wait to come over here. So that's why we made sure we set up the website in multiple languages.
Yeah, so Wonderful Life became a hit in Greece before UK.
Well, it's not out in the UK yet at all, so I think Greece is one step ahead of the game.
So that's good for you and for all of us, because, you know, it doesn't take a big record company to make it a huge hit in the UK or the United States and then come to other countries, you know, as something that it's supposed to do.
I think that's really good, though, isn't it?
That's great.
It means the music's doing its job. A great song is a great song, and you know, hopefully that kind of cuts through all this.
Exactly. You know. Adam, I have to tell you that we're looking forward for more good music from you, and I'm not just saying that. It's very nice music, and it's quality pop music, let me say, because we need it. We really need it.
Oh, well, I really appreciate that. And, yeah, thanks for talking to us.
Have a nice evening. Thanks again for the interview.
Thanks very much.
Bye-bye.
Bye.